El Nido is arguably the most beautiful place in the world. But this kind of beauty, this kind of specialness, this kind of biodiversity requires a great degree of responsibility from everyone who has the privilege of coming here.
Located at the northern tip of the western Philippine province of Palawan, the town of El Nido has a reputation for being a top island destination in the world. It boasts of towering limestone cliffs, the bluest waters, stunning coral reefs, and a rich biodiversity.
It's been described repeatedly as silent sentinels jutting out of turquoise waters. And then you come closer and you see that these are not ordinary mountains or islands. These are actually limestone, overgrown by trees. These are like gnarled versions of these trees that would otherwise be different looking in other substrates or in other land masses. A lot of the animal life that you find here have been here for long periods of time. In fact, the limestone cliffs themselves have been postulated by the country's geologists as to be as old as 250 million years, thereabouts.
El Nido is the gateway to Bacuit Bay, where dozens of hidden coves, beaches, and islets are located. It is home to a diverse species of birds, fish, and marine wildlife, making diving a key tourism draw.
There are many underwater treasures in El Nido. There are fantastic different dive sites, different types of dive sites. There is South Miniloc, where you have a beautiful area of cabbage coral with a big school of yellow snapper. We've got North Rock, one of my favorites, big rock formations and schools of jacks and potential to see bigger things like manta rays passing by. You have to be lucky, but you can find them.
But El Nido's rich biodiversity is under threat. According to local figures, the amount of garbage collected in the town has gone from about 10,000 kilograms a day in 2014 to more than 20,000 kilograms a day in 2018. New roads and better access to this destination have increased tourist arrivals by 15% annually in the past 8 years.
When we started living here in 1999, when people asked us, how long does it take to get to El Nido from Puerto Princesa? And we would say, well, between 12 to 48 hours. All that has changed, and now you could, on a very fast van, make a road trip from Puerto Princesa to El Nido for maybe 4 hours, or sometimes even less. When the demand came at such an intense level, the supply and just responded with so many accommodations coming out and popping up everywhere in El Nido, and all the accompanying ancillary services like restaurants, bars, and all that. That was pretty fast.
In 2018, authorities suggested temporarily shutting down the islands to allow for cleanup and rehabilitation, much like how it was done in Boracay. But instead, local authorities banned single-use plastics, while the community has stepped up efforts to clean the beaches and waters. Tourists are also encouraged to join in preserving one of their favorite island destinations.
Everybody just needs to keep following the rules for sustainable everything, basically. Water treatment, where the sewage goes, what you do with your trash, waste management. Also to respect the bay itself, but we are slowly getting there now, which is great. Fingers crossed for the future, we won't have any troubles, basically, because it's paradise right now, and we don't want the normal human effect of people coming and making it not so much paradise anymore.